First item is a reading of the results of the election that was held in November 2015 for the 2016 members of the Board of Education that were running. The official results of the election are as follows. Christine Davis, 1,185 votes. Michael Gallo, 1,167 votes. Leslie Conacow, 1,086 votes. John Dolan, 1,069 votes. Peter Wendrikowitz, 758 votes. Ted Slockbauer, 565 votes. And Yua Esterita, 372 votes. With that, we are now going to read the oath of office to the newly elected board members. Ms. Davis, if you would please come up first.
What do you want me?
To the microphone.
Okay. I'm just going to turn that on.
Yep. Tess? Okay. All right. Please read.
I, Christine Davis, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and to the governments established in the United States and this state, under the authority of the people, so help me God. I, Christine Davis, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of a member of Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJ Section 18A 12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mr. Gallo. When you're ready.
I, Michael Gallo, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state under the authority of the people, so help me God. I, Michael Gallo, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for this office of members of a Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJ S 18A 12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Ms. Conacow.
I, Leslie Conacow, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and this state, under the authority of the people, so help me God. I, Leslie Conacow, do solemnly swear that I possess the qualifications prescribed by law for the office of member of a Board of Education, and that I am not disqualified as a voter pursuant to RS 19-4-1, nor disqualified due to conviction of a crime or offense listed in NJS 18A 12-1, and that I will faithfully, impartially, and justly perform all the duties of that office according to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Okay, we'll now have a roll call of the 2016 Mahwah Township Board of Education. Ms. Barron.
Here.
Mrs. Curry.
Here.
Mr. D'Angelo.
Here.
Mrs. Davis.
Yes.
Mr. De Silva.
Here.
Mr. Denise.
Here.
Mr. Gallo.
Here.
Ms. Conacow.
Here.
And Mr. Saldarino.
Here.
At this time, I now take from the board nominations for the office of president for 2016. Ms.
I
Conacow.
nominate Suzanne Curry for president.
it in my dad's ale, so I wouldn't have the time for it, but thank you. You're welcome.
Are there any other nominations?
This was nominate Chris Davis.
Any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Kim Barron.
Okay, with nominations for, any other nominations? Okay. We'll have a roll call vote then for Ms. Davis or for Ms. Barron. Ms. Barron.
No.
Okay, so we're calling right now just for Ms. Davis.
Oh, yeah. Calling for Ms. Davis.
For Ms. Davis for president.
Okay, no.
Ms. Curry.
No.
Mr. D'Angelo.
Yes.
Mr. De Silva.
Yes.
Mr. Denise.
No.
Mr. Gallo.
No.
Ms. Conocow.
No.
Mr. Salderini.
Yes.
That is, and Ms. Davis.
Yes.
4 votes yes, 5 votes no. We'll now have a roll call vote for Ms. Barron for president. Ms. Barron?
Yes.
Ms. Curry?
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo?
No.
Mr. De Silva?
No.
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Ms. Conocow?
Yes.
Mr. Salderini?
No.
And Ms. Davis.
No.
Motion passes 5-4. President for 2016 will be Ms. Barron.
I want to say thank you, first of all, to everyone, and I look forward to working more closely with you and Kyle and all the members of the Board of Ed and the community and students as well, and I hope that I can fulfill whatever you hope for in a leader as the Board of Education. So thank you very much.
There you go, you're very welcome. Are you ready? I am, but that's my job.
Okay.
Okay, what you want to do is you want to take nominations for the first vice president.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
say I'd like nominations.
Okay, I'd like to take nominations for first vice president. Rick?
Nominate Mr. Salderini. Accept.
Wait. Are there any other nominations?
For first vice president? Any other nominations?
Kyle, did we take a vote if we're good to go?
We will take a roll call vote, yes. Roll call for Mr. Salderini as first vice president. Ms. Barron?
Yes.
Ms. Curry?
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Yes.
Mr. De Silva?
Yes.
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Ms. Conocow?
Yes.
Mr. Salderini?
Yes.
And Ms. Davis.
Yes. Okay, so now Chuck Salverini is first vice president. You need now
So now I'd like
nominations
to
for second.
take nominations for second vice president. Ms. Conoco?
I nominate Suzanne Curry.
Christine?
I nominate Rick De Silva.
Any other nominations?
For Ms. Curry. Ms. Barron?
Yes.
Ms. Curry?
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Yes.
Mr. De Silva?
No.
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Ms. Conocow?
Yes.
Mr. Salderini?
This is for Suzanne.
Yes. And Ms. Davis?
No.
We will go and do the same as we did for president and have call now for Mr. De Silva. As second vice president. Ms. Barron?
No.
Ms. Curry?
No.
Mr. D'Angelo?
No.
Mr. De Silva?
Yes.
Mr. Denise?
No.
Mr. Gallo?
No.
Ms. Conical?
No.
Mr. Salderini?
Yes.
And Ms. Davis.
Yes.
Motion passes. Ms. Curry as second vice president.
Did you start with number 5? Did you start with number 5? Right here, right after the adoption of policies, page 2. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to ask to move resolutions 4, 5, and 6 at this point, and then you have the rest block read, okay?
Okay, I'm going to ask to move the following resolutions on page 2, number 5, number 4, number 5, and number 6. Roll call vote.
Mrs. Curry?
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Yes.
Mr. De Silva?
Yes.
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Ms. Conical?
Yes.
Mr. Salderini?
Yes.
Ms. Davis?
Yes.
And Ms. Barron.
Yes.
Okay, now what we're going to do now is you're going to ask to move resolutions 1 through 19. You need somebody to move it, and you need somebody to second it. So this is what you're doing first, 1 through 19.
Okay, we're asking for appointments 1 through 19. Can I have someone? Thank you, Christine Davis, and second by Rick Silva. Any discussion? Okay.
Roll call.
Ms. Curry?
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Yes.
Mr. De Silva?
Yes.
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Ms. Conical?
Yes.
Mr. Salderini?
Yes.
Same here, okay?
Mrs. Davis?
Yes.
And Ms. Barron.
Yes. Now we're looking to go through the approvals of 1 through 6. Can I have someone? That'll be Chuck Salderini and second by Rick. Any discussion?
Mrs. Curry?
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Yes.
Mr. De Silva?
Yes.
Mr. Denise?
Yes.
Mr. Gallo?
Yes.
Ms. Conical?
Yes.
Mr. Salderini?
Yes.
Mrs. Davis?
Yes.
And Ms. Barron.
Yes. Okay, at this point, we'd like to move into our regular public works session. Wait a minute. Our regular public works session, and I'd like to ask Kyle to take a roll call, please.
Okay. Mrs. Curry?
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo?
Present.
Mr. De Silva? Mr. Denise?
Here.
Mr. Gallo?
Present.
Ms. Conical?
Here.
Mr. Salderini?
Here.
Mrs. Davis?
Here.
And Ms. Barron.
Yes, here. Okay, this evening, we don't have any reason to go into executive session, so I would like to take agenda questions at this time. So please limit your questions at this time to resolutions under new business on this agenda. As a matter of fairness, you are asked to limit your questions to no more than 1, and your remarks to no longer than 3 minutes. If you are here representing a group, please identify yourself, the group, and your position within the group. If you are here as an individual, please give us your name and address. And this section of public participation will be limited to 15 minutes. Please specify the resolution you are referring to in your questions. Thank you.
Evelyn Slockrow, 43 Thunderhead Place. I just had a question on the courses of study, the college and career readiness English. If you could give a description of what that course is?
Well, the students will be working with English language arts skills related to the Common Core standards.
Is it for particular students or
Students who are struggling, we look at multiple measures, we look at a series of assessments before the students are determined to be placed into those courses.
Okay, and what are the criteria, I guess, to put them in that course?
I can't tell you offhand. I can follow up with you,
Okay,
but I know that our Director of Curriculum Instruction is on that.
okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Are there any other questions?
We're going to me? Board reports? We go on to my, is that okay?
Yes.
All right, here we go. All right, hello, everyone. Is the mic on? Mic on? We don't need the mic? Okay, the mic on. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year and welcome back. A couple of congratulations this evening, and then a short instructional committee report, because we don't have any committees in place right now. So I do want to give that report, but let me start off with congratulations. A big congratulations goes out to Jeff Remo. He is our head football coach. He was named as the Ridgewood Suburban News Coach of the Year. Also, congratulations to Heather Torino. She is a Mahwah High School business teacher. It's quite an achievement to be selected by the Urban League for Bergen County Young Professionals to serve as a facilitator and panelist for the 2015 First Annual National Day of Empowerment Conference and Exposition. To be recognized for these accomplishments on a county and national level serves as an indicator of her commitment to and passion to her craft. Heather's achievements do not end there. She was also selected as a judge for the Teacher Initiative presentations in August, further reflects her strong reputation for the economic community. When I called Heather to congratulate her, she said there is nothing better than helping teachers and helping students, and it doesn't get better than that. So our congratulations to Heather. The instructional committee in place back in December, on December 18th, had a very productive meeting, along with supervisors, representative of the programs that were discussed. We discussed the Word Right Challenge. That is a national contest for high school students in grades 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's the first year in Mahwah, and we had a couple of our students place among the 23 highest scoring 10th graders in the country. So congratulations to them. We've got some curricula to be approved this evening. One is the SAT Reading and Writing and SAT Mathematics. These are revised elective courses designed to help students understand the structure and content of the newly revised SAT. We also have other curricula, the ACT English and Reading and ACT Mathematics. Those two are new elective courses. More and more of our students are now taking the ACT, so we wanted a course to help prepare them for this test. With that said, that is my report. Thank you very much.
We'll go on to the business administrators report.
No report this evening.
And Mr. Barrett, the assistant superintendent's report.
Yes. All right, two highlights. And focus your attention on items J and K. I'll start with agenda item K. We have an interim assistant principal recommended to you. Her name is Nancy Drabick, and she, actually being the professional that she is, she offered to come here to, put a face to the name. She's here, she's smiling, so hi Nancy. Nancy is retired, but she desperately misses being around kids, the energy of a school building. In her experience, she served as principal for 9 years, assistant principal for 3 years. You've served as a director of reading, a reading program, a director of basic skills, and 17 years of teaching experience in grades 5 or 6.
29.
Oh, 20, oh, okay, a lot. Dr. DeToro, in meeting, Nancy has said wonderful things. My interview with her was more than wonderful. She's knowledgeable, polished, and we're really excited to have you here with us. So thank you.
I'm thrilled to be a part of the Montville is where I retired from.
That's right.
The Mahwah School
You got the
District.
M right.
That's
Good to
all
go
matters.
with that.
But most of my experience was in the Flow District. Mahwah is part of that
Great.
Northwest New Jersey excellent school district. So I'm thrilled to be appointed, if I am appointed.
Thank you. Thank you. Also, to highlight item J, we have a retirement of our supervisor, of Special Education for grades 6 through 12, Patricia Reinhardt. Pat has served as LDTC, and she's also served as a member of the Child Study Team for the district. And in her capacity, she's observed many changes in education, and in those changes, she's helped build a department that is rigorous, while also keeping the child at the epicenter and the forefront of everything we do curricularly and instructionally. She's in charge of the largest single secondary department in the district. She's introduced a wealth of instructional initiatives, and she's worked collaboratively with the Child Study Team in order to ensure that students' IEPs are accurately implemented inside the classroom. We thank her for her 13 years of service here with our district.
Super, super. I just spoke to Ms. Barron. As far as board committee reports are concerned, we don't have committees in place at this point. Typically what happens is the board president works in conjunction with the superintendent after choices for committees you'd like to be a part of are looked at. So I'm going to work with Kim. She's going to send out something to you via email for you to put down perhaps your first and second choice for committees. Everyone can't get every committee that they want to be part of. That'll be occurring in the next couple of days. We do have some committees that I personally would like to be up and running as soon as possible, so I'd like to work with Ms. Barron to have those in place for approval or on for our next board meeting in January. If it is okay with you, Ms. Barron, it is my recommendation that the negotiations committee of the board remains the same for continuity. For our teaching association and for the board members themselves. So we can certainly talk about that, but I'd like to say that publicly because I think the continuity for negotiations and the fact that we still have incumbents on the board may serve our district the best. But that's certainly a decision for you. So we'll work to get that out tomorrow. Okay, you can move on with the agenda when you're ready and do 11I by itself, and then these are spaced out for you. Okay.
11I is old business. I have a motion for minutes. Leslie Conoco. And John Denise.
Oh, I can't. Hold on, I can't.
You can't.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, right,
I can't.
you can't, right. Doug, D'Angelo, and John Denise.
Mrs. Curry,
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo,
Yes.
Mr. De Silva,
Abstain.
That's 8 for 8. You're good?
Mr. Denise,
Yes.
Mr. Gallo,
Abstain.
Ms. Conoco,
Abstain.
Mr. Salterini,
Yes.
and Ms. Davis,
Abstain.
and Ms. Barron.
Yes.
Okay, next I'd like to take under new business, A through E. Have a motion, Doug D'Angelo, second, Rick De Silva. A through E.
Mrs. Curry,
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo,
Yes.
Mr. De Silva,
Yes.
Mr. Denise,
Yes.
Mr. Gallo,
Yes.
Ms. Conoco,
Yes.
Mr. Salterini,
Yes.
Ms. Davis,
Yes.
and Ms. Barron.
Yes. Next, under new business, personnel, we're taking 13J through U. I'll have a motion, Doug D'Angelo for a second, Suzanne for.
I just wanted to mention on J, I just wanted to thank Pat Reinhardt for all of her service to the community. I have a lot of friends that have children that are in special education. I have nothing but great things about her, so it's sad to see her go, and I just wanted to thank her for all of her time and service to kids with special needs in Mahwah.
Pat has really done an exceptional job. Thank you.
Mrs. Curry,
Yes.
Mr. D'Angelo,
Yes.
Mr. De Silva,
Yes.
Mr. Denise,
Yes.
Mr. Gallo,
Yes.
Ms. Conoco,
Yes.
Mr. Salterini, Ms. Davis,
Yes.
and Ms. Barron.
Yes. Okay, the next section is for public questions or comment. And this section of public participation will be limited to 15 minutes.
Evelyn Slackbauer, 43 Thunderhead Place. I just wanted to bring to your attention that since the changeover with the website, that the user-friendly budget and the audited financial statements are no longer on the website unless you've hidden them somewhere. So,
We'll be more than
On
happy
the
to take care of
website.
it. We'll be.
Thank you.
We didn't hide them, Mrs. Sluggo. So that's why I looked at you. I hope you have that on tape.
I'm teasing
Okay.
because,
We'll take care of that tomorrow and
getting
we'll
used to
work with Carlos.
navigating the new website. Okay,
No
thank you.
problem.
Okay, could I have a motion to adjourn, please? Deb D'Angelo, second Chuck Salderini.
You're good?
All in favor? Aye.
Have a good
Thank you
evening.
very much.